If I was a girl, I'd run the city, kissing boys in the street, hiking up my mini. Back in high school, would have been the girl to beat. Football player's number on my cheek, cheating on him with his best friend Pete. Small town moms calling me fast, but I rode him slow in the backseat. It would have been a blast, feeling girly and Shirley. You know all of this is made up, cause I'm just a gay guy who's a little high, feeling a little girly, feeling a little girly.
Welcome to Feelin Girlie. I'm your host, Dylan Carlino. Hi, girls. Thank you. Well, yes, thank you. Welcome back to Feelin Girlie, to all my tier 1 and tier 2 girlinos. You guys know I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for listening. This is, if they're listening to this, January 1st. Welcome to 2026. I mean, we are recording this. I believe it's 2026 right now, right? So look at Ariel, producer. Look at the day. By the way, guys, don't be mean to Josh and Ariel. Sometimes we see your guys' comments and they're not very. Someone wrote in on a comment and said, I mean, if there's all these issues with the emails, why can't Ariel? Isn't she the producer?
Oh my God, I saw that. That was so mean. For what?
I go, how dare you make this girly feel like she's bad at her jobs? I don't let her look at the emails. Okay, I like doing blind reactions.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we have a lot of stuff coming in, so don't ever come for my girl, okay? That's my first thing I want to tell you guys in 2026. Don't come for my girl Ariel, okay?
Thank you.
Of course, I'll always have your back. Yeah, I currently, well, right now it's 2025. I'm about to go to Chicago tomorrow, which I'm really excited for. I just got back from Huntsville, Alabama. Thanks you to everybody who came out to Huntsville. Barely anybody, but
Really?
No, it was fine. But it was definitely like an interesting, well, I took the gig like 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, let's see if people actually come or whatever. And so I would say the first show, I had one show Friday, 2 shows Saturday, which I was like, oh, I'm only doing 3 shows, whatever. I get to Huntsville. I'm like, ooh, what's Alabama going to be like? Is there going to be like hot guys wearing like jeans with like fat asses and good bodies? And I got there and it was like all slobs. Not the people who came to my shows. There was like amazing people who came to my shows, but just around like walking around downtown. And I did not, the Grindr was not. I mean, there was no one good on Grindr in Huntsville. Really? It was really a tough situation for me. Obviously, I was like, well, I could be writing and doing my creative stuff. No, I was just looking for cock, as per usual, which is a huge issue in my life. But whatever, that's all ending 2026. Okay, I'm becoming a different person, maybe. But yeah, the first show was like, we sold, I think, 80 tickets, which is pretty low. But I also, for 2 weeks advance, I'm like, it's pretty good. And then they had like 80 free tickets. So there was like 160 people there. But half the crowd knew who I was and was really excited. And the other half was like old Alabama people. Oh, and so I walked in, and when I saw a bunch of the people, I was like, oh no. Like these people, there's something in, maybe if you don't go to comedy shows a lot or you're not really versed in the comedy world, you probably wouldn't know this. But clubs will send out free tickets when you're not selling super well. And then people, and I don't understand why people would ever do this. People go and claim those tickets and don't look up who they're going to see at a comedy club, which is just crazy to me. If I got tickets, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to go look up who it is. And so they come. They have no idea that I'm gay. They have no idea how sexual I am. And so then they come, and I'm doing my jokes. And they are jokes, but like, you know, I'm pretty graphic on stage. And half of the room is like dying laughing. And then literally this other half of the room is like silent, horrified at what I'm saying. And at one point I was like, by the way, if you're not happy right now and you got a free ticket, this is your fault. This is not my fault. You came to a show and you didn't look up who you were coming to see. I mean, that's crazy to be like, oh, I'm just going to like whoever is there is nuts. Comedy's literally subjective. And that got them or whatever. But it was a tough hour that first. And then I went home to the hotel. Actually, cute hotel too. It wasn't that bad. And just like ate food and like laid in bed. It was bad. It was not a good situation. But yeah, it was the second show. Saturday was really, really fun though. I met a lot of girly. I don't think I met any tier 1 girls. Maybe one. But I think I did meet a couple tier 1 girls, but mostly it was tier 2 girls, which I was like, of course, Alabama. And you know, I love my tier 2 girls more than anything in the entire world.
They just got internet out there.
They just got internet, of course. They don't know what Patreon is. It's Alabama. Okay. But I love my tier 2 girls. Yeah. Is anything? Oh, how was your guys' Christmas?
It was good.
It was really good. You made her cry in a good way.
I made her cry?
Oh, we don't talk about that on the Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God.
They're talking about the Christmas bonus. And probably not gonna do. It's not gonna tell numbers, but it's enough to make Ariel cry. Okay? I love that.
We had a good Christmas. We just
It was nice. Yeah, we didn't really do anything. I just cooked. I made him chili. That's his
That's
favorite.
nice.
Yeah.
I ate chili and
Do you
drank.
like chili?
Oh, I'm a big chili.
Do you
guy.
like beans in your chili?
Yeah, I'm a big.
Oh, I hate beans.
It's 3 different kinds of beans in this
No, that
chili.
makes me sick. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Really?
I really don't like beans, and I wish I
Really?
have to start liking beans because I feel like that's how people get really hot is when they start eating the beans. 'Cause
Well,
it's
just
like
protein.
It's supposed I know, and that's why I think they're hotter. And I have to do that. I have to become a bean person. But I really just something about beans really makes me like. It must be like a past life issue because I really have an aversion to beans. I like green beans.
Okay, totally different.
Totally different, right? But they're both beans, right? When people go, "Do you
I
like beans?" I go,
guess.
"I like green beans."
Do green beans have protein?
I-
In the same way? No, right? I feel like they're totally
And that's the
different.
fucked up part about it. Green beans never have enough protein. They have no protein actually, and I actually don't know if that's true. But you know what? I bet they do have fiber.
That's good.
I bet that is good.
That is
My
good.
dietitian friend tells me all the time I need more fiber. That's why she says I can't do
Yeah.
the all meat diet.
That
Dude,
sounds horrible.
I can't get over the fact that she told you to have to chew your food.
I know. I know. It's really you know
It's
what?
so
And
funny.
every single time I'm chewing now, I'm thinking like, are you chewing your food? Because sometimes I just do like chomp chomp, throw it back.
You know what?
I do that too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's also nice about that though is being conscious in the moment, thinking about the food. Because sometimes you take it for granted how good food is. Sometimes.
I know, and actually, you really do get to enjoy it more when you chew it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh wow, I get the flavor for a lot longer. But then I go like, I'm bored.
Well,
I'm bored. I want to swallow it.
I have a friend who's like pretty wealthy, and he told me the one thing that changed. He was like, you get used to like living in certain places, but the thing that never changes is how good food can be. So it's like no matter how rich you get, good food is good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can be poor, and good food is still really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I agree with that because rich people like act like monsters at restaurants. So I don't know.
That's true.
I don't
That's
know
an
if that's
attitude,
actually true. There's the poor people and the rich people are the absolute worst at restaurants. Actually, everybody's bad at restaurants. The amount of videos I see of people acting poorly at restaurants is disgusting. And I watch people treat servers constantly. That is a huge red flag for me. If I was on a date with somebody and they were rude to the server, I would literally think I'd be like, just to let you know, like I can't even be friends with you.
Yeah.
To me, it's like the worst thing. The worst thing you could do. It's worse than murdering somebody. Yeah, being mean to a waitress. I go, she's trying to put herself through college. They're like, she's 40. I go, well, then she's trying to pay for her kids' college. Okay, there's just no reason for it. Yeah, I think it's because I was in the service industry for so long that I just can't. I hate it. You know what I love about restaurants is that they're all fucking each other, though. I think that is the best part about restaurants. Every time I talk to somebody at the restaurant, I want to be like, so who are you fucking? Who are you fucking? Are you fucking the other servers? Do you fucking the line cook? I always wanted to suck the line cook off.
Did you?
No, because they're never gay, and sometimes they are. And gay line cook, never cute. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you. I feel like cooks are like famously bisexual. I don't know if that's true. I feel like all chefs are bisexual because they love food so much, and I don't know what about that. There's something like I've never met like a really conservative chef.
Because you have to go to like basically art school for food.
That is so true. And art school is, say it with me, gay. And so they are gay. And then also line cooks are a lot of times they're like just out of prison or they had a drug problem. And they're always like, I love a guy who's like all tatted up, but he's been through it. You know what I mean? Like he's like, yeah, I've got my cock sucked before by people I didn't even want to do it. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm at my head, I'm like, oh, maybe I could do it. Okay.
Would you ever take a job, do like the Lana Del Rey thing?
Of course, that's like my dream come true. I would love to get so famous that I have to go like work at a restaurant in like Montana. That or hike the Appalachian Trail. That's my true goal is to get so famous. And I think I've said it on here before, but I want to like really like uncontrollably be famous in a way that like destroys me as a person. And then I like relapse and then I like, and then I walk the Appalachian Trail. That's what I want to do. I know it's bad to plan your relapses, but I think that is kind of what I want.
And then you also meet a guy on the trail.
Well, no, it's just about me and God.
You don't think you meet a guy at the end of it?
No.
Oh, I
Let
think
me tell you something right now. Life is not always about meeting a guy. Okay, and that's the problem with most of these fucking bitches. And most of you girls out here, when am I gonna meet him? Shut up. Learn how to fucking do something. You know what we're not taking into 2026? Girls who are like, I miss my ex. Get over it. He's fucking somebody. Okay, he's literally, his cock is inside somebody right now. You need to get over your ex. I was on live last night and this girl was just like, I miss my ex. I miss my ex. Who gives a shit? He probably had like a fucking shit mustache and a small cock. Get over him. I mean, it really makes me sick to my stomach when I hear these girls man. I mean, I love men too. I like sucking them off, and that's about it. Okay, there's very rarely a guy where I'm like, God, he's like. I wish actually that would change. I wish I would meet somebody that I like really yearn for. I feel like that's what Heated Rivalry really did for all of us. Where it's like now we're all like, I want like yearning and tension and eye contact, and like you see someone across the room, you guys make eye contact, and you're like, oh my God, that not your ex. Your ex is ugly. And all of your friends hate him. What do you like about him? How many of your exes are your friends like, you should really get back with him? None. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm just like, whatever. Your ex is a loser and I hate him. And if I have to hear another girl talk about like, I miss my ex, I feel sick to my stomach when they say that. I go, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. No more missing your ex. Only let's focus on the future. If you miss your ex, I have an idea. Write a song. Why don't you paint something? Why don't you start writing poetry or do something creative? I mean, get over this like boy obsession or girl obsession. I need that. It's like, it's so sick. Okay. And that's coming from somebody who hasn't had a crush in 4 years. Okay. And I guess what? Still miserable. Okay. I don't know if that's helpful, but I'm not happy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You're not going to get him back. Okay. While you're sitting here being like, oh, I miss my ex, he's literally has 2 fingers and a different bitch lying to her, okay? Would you rather him lie to you? It's crazy. I know. Well, it is true. I think girls think that guys like are sitting around like yearning at their like after the breakup, being like, "Oh my God, I wish she was back here. I wish she was at my house and making it look good, and I could come home to this amazing girl." No, he's spitting in another girl's mouth.
I think especially when you're young, you really don't realize how bad like guys are. Like you're just kind of delusional. When you say how bad guys are, Yeah.
what you mean is like they're fucking other women, not thinking about you.
Yeah, and they're just kind of like apathetic. Like they don't care about your feeling. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I think we don't want to admit it. Like,
Girls are listening to Phoebe Bridgers songs, being like, "I lost the love of my life." He's currently taking his cock and guiding it inside some other girl. I mean, like literally no condom. If you think that your ex is missing you, he might miss you. He will never say anything to you, and he will fuck a million girls before he says, "I miss you." So like, put that into perspective. He's not your guy. Okay. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for these girls because they really they want, and some, I'm sure some of you have boyfriends that were like, "I miss you." Great. Well, then they must have had good parents who raised them right, but a lot of these guys are fucked in the head, me and Josh included. Actually, I do feel like if you guys broke up, Josh probably would not have sex with anybody else, and he would be like in his apartment crying.
You think so?
For sure.
Yeah.
You're a good person.
Yeah.
And you guys have a true love, but a lot of these girls, they get tricked by love. And they're not in true life situations, and that's okay.
And they think they are.
Yeah. And by the way, that is also part of the journey. Life is not all like, you kind of have to get bamboozled in relationships to kind of know what's going on. And it's very rare for people to meet their high school sweetheart and be like, actually, that was my person. Like, and if that is your story, like, well, let's see them at 45 and see if they're still happy. And if they are, then good for you. But a lot of people have to go through the trial and tribulations of like dating people, figuring out that actually isn't love, or that's not how I want to be treated, or things like that. And I think you have to be okay with that. And I just don't want people to be sitting around, especially going into the new year, being like, I really miss my ex, or like, what could I have done to like get back together with my ex? When it's like, focus on yourself and the good things that you want in your life, and good things will come to you. I mean, don't like close yourself off, like keep yourself open. But like, if you're sitting around being like, I miss my ex all the time, literally go take an art class, go do pottery, go sign up for something. I know no one has money, but like you can figure out a way to get $25 and like go to some like fucking class. You can. And I think you need to start putting yourself out there. And that's just my own personal, like, I just don't think we should all be sitting around. Genuinely, if you want to think about your ex, I think you should write music. You can write poetry. You can learn how to do poetry for free, bitch. Okay? And then write that. Okay? Okay.
How was your Christmas?
Oh, thanks for asking. That was my Christmas. Good question. Good. We did a non-traditional Christmas this year, which is we went to, hi, Brewy, either sit down or pick something. Okay, hi. Sorry, the cat's in here again. We have an animal control problem, and that's okay. What'd you say? No, he's totally fine. He's not bothering us at all. I'm just complaining. we had a really non-traditional Christmas where we went to a mineral spa for the day, and it's called like Oteen Springs. It's like an hour outside of Austin, and they have like multiple different mineral springs and a hot tub and a cold plunge and a sauna, and you pay like $75 and you can spend the whole day there. And so I went with the lesbians and Nissa and her boyfriend, fifth wheel as always, and I just spent Christmas with couples as we were all on like mineral water, and I was kind of thinking, well, look at me alone and just completely fine.
In mineral water.
In mineral water. Just in mineral water, just being like, yeah, and guess what? I don't have a man and I'm still happy.
What's mineral water?
I don't know, but they say it's healthy.
Well, minerals, rock.
Hey,
so
come on.
rock water, right?
I think we're on to something.
There was rocks at the bottom of the pool.
Because mineral means rock, doesn't it? Like, or rocks
Oh.
are minerals,
I think you're right.
right?
I'll tell you this, when you got in, your whole skin felt slimy, and I said, that feels healthy.
Oh,
And I really liked that.
interesting.
Yeah, it was cleaning the pores, and we did I stayed in the cold plunge for the longest.
Oh,
Yep, beat out Nissa's boyfriend who has abs. I said, oh, I couldn't handle the cold plunge, could you, Justin?
I don't trust the guy in his 30s with abs.
I know Justin has a shredded
He's a
body
personal
though.
trainer.
He's a
Justin
personal
is-
trainer.
He has to be shredded.
Justin actually is. I think my friend Nissa is dating a guy named Justin, and he is the man, and also he's the nicest person I've ever met who has that kind of body. Like truly, he is. I think 0% body fat, like shredded to the gods, and he's also just like, how's everyone doing? I'm like, oh my god, be a little mean, okay? Like if I had, and that's why I don't have a good body, because if I had a good body my entire life and I had abs, I'd be a fucking asshole. I'd be a gay guy who's like making fun of fat people immediately, and God made me fat my entire life, so I would never do that, because now I never will.
Yeah, he's teaching you empathy.
Of course. Well, you know what? Because I even know this because I was fat my entire life, and then the first time I got really skinny. But here's what people don't understand about being really skinny: when the first time a fat person loses weight, you get mean. You do. Have I already talked about this? You get fucking mean when you first lose weight. When you're first skinny, oh my god! After being fat, you like lose all your mind. You like start to hate fat people. You're like, you like start looking at people being like, yeah, you should buy 2 airplane tickets, pig.
Well, and you're also just like really hungry, which makes you mean too.
Exactly. Well, because the first time you lose weight as a fat person is always through an eating disorder. And then here's what people who've been fat their entire lives who lose a bunch of weight don't realize is that when there's a first skinny, there's always a second fat. So I didn't realize that. And that's why you're so cocky and you start saying mean things. And so then I lost all the weight and I was like, I'm better than everybody else. I go, no one knows discipline like me. And then I gained 100 pounds back and I thought, you know what? The planes should be bigger. The planes should be bigger. They should. Everyone's body is beautiful, and food shouldn't be a source of rewarding. Sorry guys, the cat moved the camera a little bit, so he did have to be kicked out. But yeah, Christmas was actually really, really fun. It was nice. And then we came back, and then the day after Christmas, I went to Huntsville. This is funny. I left night 1 or 2. I think it was night 1 of Huntsville, and I was staying across the street from this bar, and I was kind of like, you know what? It's like midnight. Maybe I'll go over to the bar and see if there's any hot guys live in action. And I start walking down the bar, and there's a huge balcony, and I just hear, Dylan. And then I was like, oh my God, oh no. And so I ran inside. And so then these girls come running downstairs, and there's all of these girls from my shows like, thank you so much for coming out. I was like, I didn't know you girls were here.
I'm trying to suck your
Yeah, no, well, they were all like, we're obsessed with you. They kept bringing me Diet Coke so I would stay. They were so sweet. They're actually amazing girls. And, but then, I was like, how old are you girls? And they were like 21. And I was like, I can't be hanging out with 21-year-old girls. I'm sorry, I'm going back to my hotel room. I can't do this. It's just sick. But yeah, I'm really excited for, Chicago, and I leave for Chicago. I have another 4 a.m. flight. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself.
God.
I know, because I can't find I can't find a direct flight. I'm like, no, I'm trying to hit status on Delta because I'm flying and it just makes a huge difference. And so I only been buying Delta, and I needed to hit a certain amount by the end of the year so that I could hit platinum or whatever, because then you get upgraded all the time. And so I just got Delta, and I have a layover, and so that's my problem.
Sucks.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it sucks. So
But you have a 4 a.m. flight and a layover.
yeah,
It's at 4 a.m. or you have to be at the airport at 4 a.m.
no, it's a 6 a.m. flight, but
Okay.
it boards at 5:20,
Yeah.
which means I have to be there at 4:20.
Yeah.
4:20. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, I was so high last night, and because a company sent me weed edibles. And so I was like, I'll take one, whatever. And so I took one, and I was like, I forgot I took it. And then I like got on live to promote the Chicago shows, and I was eating ice cream laying in bed, because they like love when you eat on live or something. So I always, whenever I'm eating something, I'm like, I'll just jump on live and like eat and talk to these freaks. Like if I am on live and I'm eating, like I swear to God, I have like 1,000 people in there. I'm like, it's crazy. So we're like having a good time. I'm like promoting the shows. I'm like talking to them, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, the edible like really hit me while I was on the live, and I'm like laying in bed eating ice cream, and people are like asking me a bunch of questions, and then all of a sudden I start laughing, and they're like, what? I go, I have to be honest, like the edible just like really hit me, and I didn't even realize it, but I was just like sitting there staring at the camera eating my ice cream on live, and someone commented, oh no, not the nonverbal high. And I was like, I can't. And then people were like, your pupils are so big. I was like, I'm getting off live. I can't do this. All of a sudden I got like really freaked out that people were like watching me eat ice cream. Like I'm like alone in my room, just like on my phone, like, and people were like, someone went, I thought you were eating mayo. I said, I'm getting off live. I can't do this. But yeah, I'm excited for the Chicago shows. Those are going to be really fun. I found another couple, a bisexual guy, girlfriend who wants to be filmed. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, wow. Are you going to do it? Or did you do it? Or?
I have not done it. No, this is in Chicago. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I mean, it's just like, how do every single city, there's a bisexual guy with a girlfriend who wants a video of him sucking my cock. And I'm just like, wow, these guys are out there asking for what they want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he sent me pictures of, never mind. But, okay, so we jump into the emails. What are we at time-wise?
What did he send you photos of?
Oh, his girlfriend with a strap-on fucking him.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, okay.
His tummy hurts.
And my cock got hard. What are we at time-wise?
22.
Did she have good form?
22? Mm-hmm. Love that. Did she have good form? Yeah. It was just a pic. But he's a fat ass.
You can't really. You could probably tell. She wasn't short jabbing.
What?
She wasn't short jabbing.
What's short jabbing? Oh.
What was that?
What is short jabbing?
I don't know. That didn't help.
Like, is it like you don't pull out far enough?
Yeah.
Is that like what guys with small dicks do? Yeah. I don't think it's a big deal. I think if you have a small dick, I think that's beautiful. I think we need to start celebrating our small dicked friends. Although it makes me so sad when I find out they have small dicks. When I find out my straight friends have small dicks, I feel like, ooh. Actually, the only thing that makes me feel like pretty okay with it is that I'm like, I know women are so nice. They're going to be like, oh, it's perfect for me, even though it's not.
Perfect for me is brutal.
Perfect for me is like, yeah, I love it though. You know, but guys are so crazy about have you guys seen the Gypsy Rose videos?
Which ones?
There's like all this stuff from before where she's like wearing wigs and she's talking about being a slave.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, it's like they're like really sexual, and she's like talking to her boyfriend, and she's like, it's really some sick stuff. I actually have to swipe by them, but I thought of that because she was like, I know, she's like in a wig and like a like lingerie. I think she wants to be like a teen, and she's like, I know you're insecure about your penis size. 6 inches is perfect for me. Oh, and you're like, oh my god, everyone's 6 inches. It's not that big of a deal,
dude. That's like. Having that leak, was it a leak or did she post it on her by herself?
No, she was leaked.
Okay, yeah, because that's a nightmare.
Yeah, what, for the guy or for her?
For the guy.
And for her. I mean, these are really bad.
100%. I think that the way that we were talking about this, like, I would rather like a video of us having sex leak than like conversations. Being like, oh, I love you so much.
Really?
I think it's less embarrassing.
Yeah, I hear that. I think it's I don't think it's that embarrassing.
To be affectionate.
Yeah.
We do baby voice. Is that gross?
You guys do baby voice together? Well, I don't love it. Well, I don't love it.
She's gonna want to cut that.
No, don't. You're not allowed to cut. Only I'm allowed to cut. I will say this though, that I'm like only I'm allowed to cut. I have no idea how to cut. Ariel cuts all of it. I have been having friends that were like, "Aren't you nervous?" Because I keep doing the video stuff with people. They're like, "Aren't you nervous that like these videos are going to get leaked or whatever?" And then I was kind of like, "Well, no. If they do, my face isn't in them. But if they do, I'm a victim of revenge porn." So actually, I love being a victim. It's one of my favorite things to be.
And you can sue.
I can sue. That's right, Ariel. I can sue.
Your dick has a mustache.
I go, who did that?
It's like, yeah, they'll never know it's me.
Do you guys want to do a gay sex confession?
Yeah.
This one says, should I stop blowing my straight friend? Why? It sounds fun. I've always had a crush on my friend Jack, made up name, but I never told him. One night we were together. I confessed to him my love and also admitted my sexuality to him. Later on, he asked me to blow him. I just love that he's like so nervous being like, I'm gay. And his friend's like, that's totally cool. Did you want to suck my cock? Did you want to suck my cock? He's like, I'm not gay, but I know that as a friend. Obviously I took the chance and didn't even take 1 second to say no. The next day there was some embarrassment, but at the point he invited me over to his house and we talked about it, and I ended up blowing him again. I guess not that much embarrassment. And since then I've regularly been blowing him. I like it, of course, and to make him happy. I've never blown a guy to make someone happy. Are you girls blowing guys to make them happy? I would never do that. I do it for their cum. I've never been like, I'm gonna blow this guy because you know what? I want him to be happy. I'm like, I've never thought about his happiness while I'm blowing him. I'm like, this is for me. Is that bad?
That's just like interesting, because I mean they're the one that feels good from it.
Well, no, I feel pretty good from it too. I think it's so hot.
Yeah.
But actually, I've been in my era of letting guys suck my dick.
There you go.
I know, the tables have turned. I feel like I'm getting used. What do you think I should do? He's also not interested in doing more than me blowing him. Well, I think you should just enjoy it while it lasts. He's never going to be your boyfriend, so right?
Yeah.
Do you think this guy's taking advantage of his gay friend?
I feel like he might
be taking advantage of his straight friend.
The opposite.
Now, you know what? Not everything's about taking advantage. Sometimes things just happen. Things just happen. Sometimes you're sucking off your straight friend.
Yeah,
and that's not me. My straight friends aren't cool like that. I have no straight friends that are like, I really need Dylan to suck my cock. Hey, who do you think would?
Yeah, well, you know who I think would.
Who? You're looking at me crazy.
I think I know. We could say it and cut it out.
Leave it in. I think that would be the other way around.
Dude, is there any? Is this a common thing, dudes? So like, straight guys getting blown, or like having sex with gay guys, but they're not gay. The straight guy.
Yeah,
like they're experimenting.
Yeah, well, I don't think men are allowed to be bisexual. Like, I know that they are, but I don't think society-wise we allow guys to truly be bisexual or even explore that. So then guys are like, I'm straight, but yeah, okay, I let gay guys suck my cock every once in a while. It doesn't mean I'm gay. It's like, yeah, you're bi. It's not the biggest, but here's the thing, and I love you girls so much, but God, nobody's more a little homophobic until a girl finds out her boyfriend did something a little gay. That's just the truth. And I know not the girls listen to this. I mean, the girls listen to this, and the girls who watch Heated Rivalry, I mean, they're fingering themselves to gay guy stuff. They love it. But there's a lot of women out there that if they found out their boyfriend did something gay, they would be like disgusted, immediately break out and like call him a faggot. It's not like as accepted. And then also other men don't understand men being bisexual. They're just like, well, he's gay. Because men, I always find this is interesting with men, and I can find myself doing this as well, where if a man's worldview, I saw this video of I saw this video of a guy who was talking about what he was attracted to, and he was like, I like fat women. And the guy who's not into fat women was like, no, you just don't think you can get hotter women. And the guy was like, no, I like fat women. And the other guy was like, no, you don't. You just don't realize that you can get hotter women. And the guy had to explain to him like, no, because you're not into it, you don't believe that anybody else can be into it. And that's how straight men are with a lot of things. They don't believe that if they can't understand that if somebody else, not even straight men, gay men are like this too. If they can't believe, just men in general are like, if it's not my experience and it's not what I'm into, how could anybody else be into it? And so I think that falls in the category of like bisexuality, where with women all kind of understand like, yeah, they're all a little bit bisexual. You know what I mean? Because they all have a little bit more of an understanding and empathy, but men don't have that. So they're just kind of like, he's gay. He's gay and he wants to get fucked up the ass. And you're like, no. But I love my bisexual kings, and you guys can hit me up anytime.
I was thinking the same thing about.
I suck off all their husbands, all of my listeners' husbands. They're like, Dylan, what the fuck? I'm like, you guys don't be homophobic.
Don't be.
Don't be homophobic because I suck. You're not allowed to be homophobic because I sucked off your boyfriend. Okay, he came to my place, chica. I didn't know he had a girlfriend.
I feel that way about the analogy is about open relationships where I can't fathom it. I understand people do it though, but I just can't understand.
Well, open relationships are such a tough thing because it's kind of like, well, why are they in an open relationship? There are so many people who are in open relationships because one of the person is like desperate to fuck somebody else, and the other person's just trying to like make them happy. I mean, most people are too codependent to do anything other than have a strict relationship because they can't handle doing anything else. Like people who are like, we're open, and it's like, well, yeah, because he cheats on you every single weekend regardless, and you're like making it okay for yourself. Like it's not like you're like fluidly open. And then there are people who are like, the polyamory of it all. If you're polyamorous, like good for you, but it's fucking nuts. It is. Not that like polyamory is bad, but it's just, I couldn't imagine like, God, when people are like, I'm going on dates, I have another boyfriend. Oh, get a hobby. It's crazy.
Did you learn poetry?
Learn poetry. Write a song. It's true.
Learn poetry is such good. Yeah.
I love writing poetry.
100%.
And then guess what? You always feel better. The next day you wake up, you go, Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking loser. Did you read this? If I ever died, don't go through my phone to delete my fucking jerk off videos. Delete the poetry that I tried to write. That's humiliating. If anybody saw this type of poetry, like I think I'm like good. You know when I'm writing and I'm like, oh, this is really gonna hit. I would rather my parents see a video of me getting sucked off by some random guy in a hotel than read the poetry that I wrote about anything.
Are you doing rhyming poetry? Are you doing like AB rhyme structure?
You know what's even worse? No.
Is there like structure to poem? I wrote a poem recently too when I was like really depressed, and it kind of rhymes, but there's no like.
No rules.
There's no.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no rules,
okay.
babe.
I also was like, this poem is amazing.
Yeah. There's something about when you're writing poetry. When you're depressed and writing poetry, you think like, I need a cigarette because this is good. This is.
You're
good.
like, should I post it?
Should I? Yeah. Should I post? Or you know what I'll do? I go, should I learn guitar and sing this? Yeah. That is really when you know you're like, I'm deep in this rabbit hole of poetry. This is not good.
I think you should.
You know that my goal in life is to get so famous that I end up like actually taking voice lessons and like learn the guitar and secretly put out an album under a fake name that goes like skyrocketing. Meanwhile, do you have a girl of the week?
Yeah, another artist. Do you have one?
Yeah, but you go first.
Okay. Shit, what was her name? I looked at it before this, so I would remember.
Both of us, Ariel, are just like this. Like, all right, let's do our segment. Fuck, I forgot. Every episode.
You both have ADHD so bad.
We really do. Okay.
I can do my. Oh yeah, you have yours.
Oh, sorry. Her name's Joanne Hawthorne. She's another artist girly, and it's very whimsy. Wow. Look how cute.
That's great.
Yeah, that's her handle, Joanne Hawthorne on Instagram.
And she like paints?
Yeah, I think it's watercolor.
You love watercolor. You're such a watercolor face.
Yeah, I am. I'm in my watercolor era. It's like, I don't know, it's like a little simpler than like oil paint, and it's like very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Ariel
just
gave.
Yeah.
If you're not watching, if you're listening, you're not seeing the incredible new. This is Miller behind me. Ariel painted this. Her commissions are closed, but this is us. This is our new thing.
Yep, that's Miller.
Okay, and my girl of the week, yeah, Miller's the best. My girl of the week is all of the female characters in Heated Rivalry. Because, no, I'm telling you right now, I genuinely think that Heated Rivalry is going to, and I hope, really open up a pathway to have more gay TV shows and movies out in the mainstream public, because it hit the top show for 2025.
Really?
And yeah, and also, you know what's really beautiful about it is like it never should have. Like, this is a small Canadian show that was like randomly picked up by, you know, this, like, they made the show on a really low budget. It looks incredible. And then a week before it's released, because people wanted to see it after watching the trailer, HBO licensed it. So it's like this almost didn't even happen, and it became the #1 show of 2025. I mean, episode 5 is the highest rating episode next to Breaking Bad of all time. Isn't that crazy?
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah, and we have to watch it. We're gonna watch all 6 episodes with Ariel and Josh next month on the Patreon.
Patreon.com/feelingirlie.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're gonna be doing more exclusive content. We're just waiting for the equipment to come in.
We keep saying it.
Yeah, I know because we're waiting for the equipment to come in.
But we will do it.
We are going to do it. They don't know this. Only the Patreon people know that we've been lying. But I just think that the female characters in Heated Rivalry have been so beautiful and so supportive of these guys. And I know it's fake or whatever, but there was something about in the last episode. I'm not going to like spoil it too much because I want Ariel and Josh to like live react to it. But it was just like such a beautiful moment with Shane's mom. And yeah, I just think that they really made such incredible women on the show while highlighting shows about male love, and I think it was just done perfectly. And yeah, my girl of the week is Rachel Reed and all of the girls who were in Heated Rivalry, because they were so good and there were so many amazing. Okay, that's enough of girl of the week.
Did you see?
Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. I like woke up late and I took melatonin last night, and so now I feel crazy, and so I apologize if this is a bad episode.
Did you see? It's a great episode. Did you see? Do you watch Stranger Things? Did you see The Thing?
No, what? Will's gay.
How? Yeah, I was gonna ask your opinion on that. Like, do you think that it's a problem when? Okay, so here's the question.
It doesn't really contribute to the plot at all.
Right. No, the question is, if they're doing it for the sake of trying to be inclusive, without it being anything other than being like, look at this. Do you think that's performative and almost taking advantage of the LGBTQ community? When it's like, we're doing it because do you get what I'm trying to say? It's almost like you're using it more for your own benefit than it is for the sake of like trying to bring a storyline.
I've never really watched Stranger Things because 1, I don't like scary, and 2, I don't watch TV shows about kids. No offense, but a lot of people do. But I've heard a lot over the years, and the reason I don't think that, even though I don't know super well, is that for years fans were speculating that Will was gay, and I don't know. I would have to hear like a thing from the writers, I know that for years people were speculating it. So did they write it in because the fans wanted it, or were they giving us subtle clues about this kid the whole time, and he wouldn't have come out until this season age-wise? So it's like what we were talking about before we started, which is like, you know, it's part of the joke. Like when we were talking about the sketch we made and everyone's commenting being like, they're both so bad at bowling. And you're like, yeah, I chose the shot where they both got gutter balls because it's funnier. And we were talking about how, you know, everybody doesn't understand that things are intentional. Is this one of those situations where like we're not understanding that things are intentional and we're like, oh, they just made him come out of the closet? And you're like, no, did you not watch the 20 signs that they put in over the last couple of seasons to kind of push that there? And so I don't know, because once again, I never watched the show. I don't care.
It becomes, I think that there's something that I don't like when it's almost like they're forcing it, not for the sake of like wanting to be inclusive, but almost like it looks like good PR for them. I don't watch Stranger Things either, but I think that's a thing that companies will do, and I think that that's kind of like,
I think that's a thing company would do back in the day. I think now we're seeing that actually roll back, where people are like purposely not putting gay characters in. And I actually, if you really look at TV and movies, they don't write good gay characters ever. And there's, even with like Heated Rivalry, this is like, when was the last time you saw a TV show where the main characters were a gay couple? Not a side character, not a kooky assistant. Like, no, the main guys, the entire storyline is gay guys. You don't see that because they don't make these shows, even though, so people love to be like, oh, companies, everything, Hollywood's so gay and performative and everybody's so inclusive. This is the first show we've had of 2 gay guys since Looking on HBO, which was 2010, I mean, like literally 15 years. And then before that was like Queer as Folk, like, which is a show from 1999. So it's like, we've had 3 shows in the last 25 years where the main characters are gay guys, and those last 2 were only on HBO, and only gay guys watched it.
And Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek. Yeah. Of course, but Schitt's Creek is the whole family where they're an ensemble cast where like David is one character. Right. And also, so, and David actually I think is bisexual in that show, but obviously gay, but whatever. But yeah, no, I think, Schitt's Creek is that's true.
The thought that I have is it's not that, I think that it almost becomes gross for the companies to try to take advantage of the thought of being like I'm not sure if I'm articulating the thought that I'm having, but
no,
it's
I
like,
hear when Target does it, it's annoying.
It's not even that it's annoying. It's more like they're not even doing it for the right reason. They're like, we want this for the sake that it's going to make us look good versus like.
Yeah, but in a capitalist America, nobody does anything for the right reasons. All companies are doing it for the wrong.
Yeah.
Anytime you see
100%.
Chase Bank with their fucking pride flag on, you go, they're not doing it for the right reasons. They're doing it because they want more gay people to go to Chase Bank. Everything is marketing, okay? And so with TV shows and stuff like that, I think it's more like artistic freedom where, yeah, well, sure, Will's gay. Who cares? I mean, once again, I don't watch TV shows about kids. Okay, I don't know why you guys are watching TV shows about kids. I think it's crazy. I watch TV shows about teens. That's different. Okay. But kids, I'm like, who do I? The only thing I'll watch that has kids in it is Stand By Me. Okay, and that's because it's a perfect film. It's a great movie. You've never seen Stand By Me? No. Oh my God, that's my childhood.
Really?
It's such a beautiful movie. It really is. Like, if you've never seen Stand By Me, it's about like 4 boys who go looking for a dead body in the woods in like the 19. It's such a perfect film. Yeah, it's really whatever. Let's do an email. Yeah. This one doesn't have pictures, but it says, "How can I have an MMF threesome?" You came to the right place, Chica. Okay.
Shoot me a message on Instagram.
Yeah. This is actually a male listener. Hi, I just listened to the email from the guy that hooked up with a girl and his gay friend the night before Thanksgiving. Remember that? Yes, love that. I am literally hard right now. I love my gaylinos. I have wanted to have a male female threesome with a bi guy. I have some male females, but the other guys were straight. I'm dying to fuck some girl's boyfriend while she watches. Where can I look for this? I tried Field and nobody seems to be my type or at least close to my age. Are couples in their early 20s doing this stuff? I don't think so. I don't think you're going to find anybody in their early 20s. I don't think you're going to find a bisexual guy, or they're not evolved yet. You know what I mean? You have to find people who are like, I mean, I think you might be a little bit younger. I think you actually came to my Nashville show, if I'm not wrong. And he's a very hot guy. But people who are 22, 23, they're not having MMF threesomes where the guys are interacting because it's gay and whatever. The people who are older are doing it because these guys are kind of like, I like it. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I'm married to this one. Like, I mean, like this couple I was just talking about, like I'm going to Chicago. I'm going to dog this guy out and send videos to his wife. It's like, yeah, it's hot as fuck. But like, these are people who are in their 30s. It's like people who know each other. And I don't know if you should do that. If you want to do it with people who are older, I don't know. I think sometimes when people are in their early 20s, I just think like, just hook up with each other. You don't need to be hooking up with the older people. I know I did when I was in my early 20s, hooking up with a lot of older guys, but you know, not everybody has to do it. You know, I think just enjoy your time now, or maybe just kind of, I don't know. What would you guys think? How do you find a male female threesome with a bisexual guy?
I have no idea.
I know. I find all mine on Field.
That's what I would tell them.
Yeah, I would say Field. Okay, let's see this. I feel like it's more common in people in their 30s, but which I would still be down to try. Yeah, try people in their late 20s, early 30s, and just go and have fun and see what they want. I mean, anytime you see a guy on Field who's bi, you can guarantee he's a bottom. I've never met a top bisexual guy. They always want to get fucked in the ass, and their girlfriends always want to watch. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember me, but I sent some emails a couple of months ago about bringing my date to Dylan's show in Nashville. I was right. Okay, yes, this guy's very handsome. And then trying to decide between that guy and another guy. Long story short, I dumped both guys and came back to being a hoe. Love that, and welcome back to your hoe phase. I'm super happy for how things are going for Dylan. I followed you since the waitress videos, and now doing so good, it makes me happy. Oh my God, this guy is so sweet. I'm coming back to Nashville, by the way, in September, October of next year. So hopefully I'll see you again. And also just have fun. So hook up with somebody who's 32. Those people will do it. You can find this, and then write in when you actually do it, because that'd be so fun.
I do love there's something funny to me about being like, I just want to fuck some guy in front of his wife. It rules. It's so good.
There's something so hot about like hooking up with a guy and knowing that his wife wants to watch. I don't know what it is about, especially doming them.
That's what it is. It's a power thing.
I told you my new thing is like letting bisexual guys suck my dick while I call them a faggot. and it's crazy how turned on I get it. My voice changes. I don't talk like this. I'm like, you fucking faggot. It's crazy. It's crazy. And making them be like, please, like, can I please? It's like, I don't know. It's really healing whatever I was bullied about in high school. And I'm just like, I mean, to be mean to these like bisexual masked guys while they're slobbing on your cock, I mean, there's really nothing better. And I know that not everybody's into that, okay? But that's what I'm doing, okay? If you want me to dom your boyfriend, hit me up. Okay, I'm trying to see this. Is that bad?
No, that's funny.
Is there anything else I wanted to talk about on my list? A year in review. I kind of wanted to like say like, what was your best and worst moment of 2025?
Oh, I don't know.
This was a long year.
Yeah, it kind of was.
I know, because I feel like they're listening to this on New Year's Day, and I was just kind of like, what was the best, a little year in review?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
I can start with mine if you want to.
Yeah, you start.
Well, I think I had a crazy year where, I mean, a year ago, I had no followers. This podcast didn't exist. I was unemployed. Literally literally a year ago today, I had like $1,000 in my bank account. I had 1 month left on unemployment, and I hadn't even started the If I Was a Girl videos yet. And it's like, look how much a year everything changes. I've now been like on tour for 8 months, and like financially I'm not worried anymore, and not that I'm like rich or whatever, but like I don't have to worry anymore. And this podcast, I do want to say thank you guys so much to anybody who listened to this podcast. If you're new or if you started from the beginning, like really there's something really special, especially when I go on tour and people say they listen to this podcast. It like means the most to me. I love the people who come for the videos and stuff, but like I feel like people who come from this podcast really, or even some of this is bad, like really know me. That's the other thing. It's like I left some of this is bad. I like found a dog I have had 2 dogs. One of them, of course, we found back to our original owner or whatever, and I got another dog. And I don't know, this is the last full year of my life has been so transformative in such a beautiful and hard way. I had to like give up a lot of stuff that I really cared about, and like my life does not look the same whatsoever. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's been, I feel very grateful for anybody who follows me or likes me. And yeah. What about you, Ariel?
I mean, I'm also really like grateful for this podcast. Like this has been like, that's one of the highlights of this year for me too, starting this podcast. And then I've done a lot of painting, and I've done a lot of acting too, which it's all really like good, fun things.
Mine is I proposed to you.
That too.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, that's so funny. That is so funny, Ariel.
That too.
That too, Josh. Gosh, not everything
Of
is such a big deal. Of
course.
Ariel, like the podcast. The podcast. Ariel has a rock on her finger. She's like the podcast.
I actually forgot to wear it.
Oh, really? Did you take it off? Do girls take their engagement rings off?
I take all of my jewelry off. The moment I step in my apartment, I like need all of it off of me. I don't know.
We're going MMF.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it feels. Like I only put it on when I'm out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's like
you
weird.
do a lot of craftsy stuff.
Yeah, and like the dishes, I don't like having them. I don't know. Like I just whatever. Yeah, and getting engaged.
Of course.
It's
Crazy, babe.
Nuh-uh.
First thing I thought of.
Well, we're looking at more career things.
Well, we were doing personal stuff too.
Okay.
It's making it worse.
Here, should we do another email to move on? Oh, Josh, I love that. And thank you for proposing to Ariel, and thank you for doing the podcast with me. This one says tier 2 girl from the EU.
Are you mad at me?
No, she's not mad.
Okay.
No one's mad.
Obviously, it's not the most important thing in my life. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I truly am joking. I want everybody to know.
Josh kills himself after this? Okay.
I'm truly joking.
All right. Email. Tier 2 from the EU. Hey, girlies and Josh. Warmest greetings to you all from a small European country where the sun shines for 3 hours a day during this time of year. Oh my God. I think I would actually kill myself. Please keep me anonymous. My name is blank, and I'm writing in from... Wow. Oh, don't mention it, but come visit. Well, I didn't say your name.
Do you want me to cut it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know somebody from that... yeah, cut it out because I'm going to say something. Well, we know somebody from that country. I don't trust him. Okay. So beware of my poor grammar. I saw an If I Was a Girl bit on IG sometime last spring, and I immediately searched for your name on Spotify because I thought surely you must have a podcast or 3 and found this glorious show. Please don't stop reading and analyzing emails to cheap, poor tier 2 girls. You are very talented at that. Doing the Lord's work there. Your brutal truth is mending many stitches on us bitches. So please keep it up. Okay, of course. I'd like to hear about what you think about my previous relationship that lasted 3.5 years. I was 32, 37 now. He was 41 when we met on Tinder. First 4 to 5 months of our relationship were heavenly. We were glued together. I had the best sex of my life until then. But then for the rest of the 3 years, we had sex only once a month. We were kind of intimate. We cuddled, hugged, grabbed crust, but we didn't kiss that much. He used snus a lot. I don't know what snus is.
Is that like a snorting tobacco?
It's SNUS.
Yeah, that's like snorting tobacco.
Okay. And as I said, had a sexless relationship. I don't understand why you girls are like, oh yeah, I had the best sex of my life for 6 months, and then you're like, and then we were sexless for 4 years, and you're like, what? Just break up. But you did. I'm not gonna yell at you. In the beginning of a dry period, I was trying to initiate sex, but then I got turned down constantly. This is one of those situations where like guys, they at first really knew, and then once you become intimate with them, they can't handle that, and they want just to fuck some random bitch and not the girl that like who knows who they are on the inside. So that's what the problem is. After a while, I started PMSing increasingly harder because of the stress of the dissatisfaction, and we started having fights about not having sex. Ooh, anytime you're fighting about not having sex, it's only gonna get worse. It's time to, if you're like, we never have sex, it's like, oh, not hot. It's just not a good situation. I was crying and trying to find out what was wrong with us, which made him freeze, not say anything, and take off. We have separate homes and mostly stayed at mine. Every time after we had a similar clash, we didn't talk things through or anything. He just brought me flowers after many moons. Then they began to symbolize the failure of our relationship to me instead of bringing any joy whatsoever. After 1 year, oh my God, 4 years is crazy. You girls stay in things way too long. Just break up with him. After 1 year or so, I didn't initiate sex anymore, and then he began to freak out every time my period was looming ahead. Multiple symptoms of PMS arose like clockwork, and he learned to read some of them. I love that he was like, all right, I'm not fucking her, but every time she gets her period, she goes fucking nuts. So he starts freaking out every single month. I mean, this is like a hell. This is like a situation where a guy that you should just be having sex with and should not have made your boyfriend. But you already know all of this, so I'm really not trying to like come down on you. And when he realized what's ahead, he suggested that we'd have sex, read a little quickly, and then another month went by. It's so interesting. I've never I'm like, why if you only want to have sex with your partner once a month, what's the point of being with them? And I know that people offer more than just sex, and like sex fades after when you're in your 60s or whatever. But like, if you're young and he is older though too. He was 41. Yeah, low T, and you were kind of young. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Or maybe he's gay. I felt exceptionally shitty on our holidays where I imagined being fucked in every which way by my guy. Instead, basically everywhere we stayed overnight, he was on the phone scrolling and I was left watching TV. And we traveled quite a lot. Plus nowhere to help myself out too. So the sexual frustration got real thick sometimes. Yeah, of course. Through all these 3 sexless years, I felt so many shitty feelings, mostly about myself. He otherwise treated me well, cared about me, got along great with my family and friends. We were great together on so many levels, and I really cared for him, but the lack of intimacy made me turn on him. I don't think that's making you turn on him. You're in a friendship, not a relationship. I think that's like you're being gaslit by yourself and him of being like, no, we're in a relationship. And it's like, no, you're not. You have a friend that like fucks you once a month begrudgingly. I don't think that's a relationship. I had tried to break up with him 2 times before, and the third and final time previously, we had convinced me to save what good we had. Well, yeah, because he's older, so he was probably like, this is my last shot to have some young, hot girl, because another young girl is not going to put up with me not fucking her. By the way, his dick was large, which was a nice alternate to my unfortunate tiny dick streak before him. He was actually too large, around 8.3 inches long and 6 inches thick. I love when guys have big, thick dicks. You know what? I got obsessed with this Reddit recently. It's called Dad's Gone Wild, where if you want to get horny and you like older guys with big dicks, go to Reddit and type in Dad's Gone Wild. It's all these like hot dads like showing off their thick cocks. I'm like, this is awesome. Sorry.
6 inches around?
I know. Isn't that so awesome?
Is that like, how do you measure that?
With a measuring tape.
So it means like the...
But it's not like 6 inches. Like it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
The circumference.
Yeah, it's the circumference, Josh. He never oh my God. He never ejaculated while having vaginal sex with me. He needed more pounding than I could handle. Oh my God. He was also more concerned if I orgasmed, which if I didn't, then all of it was a failure in his eyes, which made me feel so bad. This guy needs to get fucked in the ass. But I don't see it like that. I love the process. I also need some extra tick to peak vaginally anyways, so I'm quite adventurous and curious in that department. The only thing I'm not willing to do is anal. Good for you. Yeah, especially with a big dick, you can't get... I don't know why any girl does anal. I'm like, there's nothing up there for you, chica. Okay, just use your vagina. I think it's only about like the taboo, and most men haven't earned the taboo of the anal. I can tell you that. A lot of these girls are giving up anal like it's fucking free milk.
It's free milk.
It is. It's like, okay, why are we doing anal? It's like, it's sick. I suggested couples therapy many times, but I was almost... By the way, let's normalize breaking up with someone who's not fucking you that you've been dating for a year and a half and not going to couples therapy. Couples therapy should be when you are married, okay? And it's a last straw. Or, I don't know. Some people go to couples therapy like right when they first start dating, and that I don't know. That's what Dax Shepard and Kristen Bell did, I think.
Yeah, they're psychos.
Yeah, they are psychos. But I want to be on their podcast.
They have a podcast?
I mean, Dax Shepard does, and Kristen's on it a lot.
Mm.
So I suggested couples therapy many times, but he was almost ready to go when I was already totally done with us. I wish him well and hope he finds peace and love, but it's insane to me now that I was together with someone for 3 years, deprived of one of the main humanly needs, hoping for something. You guys can't sit in relationships hoping that somebody is going to change, or like if like whoever they are in the relationship, like within the first year is what you're going to get for the rest of it. Like after 6 months, he's like not fucking you and he like freaks out every time you get your period. Maybe these aren't a good fit. Okay. I'm 95% sure he didn't cheat. He would have been very careful with it, but I believe I still would have noticed. You think that, but he probably did. Guys are always cheating. Girls are too, but women are much better at not getting caught. That's a study. He jerked off for sure when we were apart, but I don't know how much. He was a bit self-conscious in bed. Never wanted me to see him finishing himself off, for example. That's so weird. Also, I was determined to not cheat. Done it once, never again. The saddest part is that I held up all this shit to myself for the last 2 years. Finally, I talked about our situation with my bestie and my sister and later 2 other girlfriends. From the outside, we looked like a perfect couple, always cuddling. We were seemingly balanced. My parents asked many times when the grandchildren were coming. You're like, huh, grandchildren? I can't even get them to fucking come. How am I going to get him to fucking come if he... Yeah, this is crazy. And a few times I wanted to answer that you usually have to have sex at first to get pregnant. This is crazy. That's why the breakup was maybe more... If I was dating somebody for 6 months and they like never wanted to have sex with me, I would be like, I think we should just break up. I can't do this. Yeah. I would rather be... See, this is the problem with a lot of people. People would rather be in shitty long-term relationships than they're so afraid of just being alone and what that means about themselves. Or like, everyone thinks that when they're in a relationship, like this is like, it's like musical chairs. And if you get out of this relationship, there's not going to be the next chair for you to sit at. It's like, calm down, bitch. The music always starts and stops. You'll have another shot. And as our problem was so intimate, I wasn't keen on explaining it to my parents. I am over him, and I think I would even survive meeting him now. But yeah, of course. But sometimes what haunts me, why is our relationship sexless? What do you think? I think he's probably just like older, and he probably has a thing about new. And if he won't even let you see him come in the bedroom. Clearly, he has a lot of issues around sex, and like also. It shouldn't, I don't know, he needs to pound you to, it's like, that's weird. I think he has a lot of, this has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with what you look like, who you are as a person. This is his own shit. Maybe he's gay, maybe he's bi, maybe he was molested as a kid. I don't know what happened to this guy, but he's not living a normal sex life. And I don't think you should put any of this on you. And it's just like his own shit. P.S. The population of my country is 1.2 million. At least 35 are non-natives for who I don't care for. Oh, is that bad? Non-natives who I don't care for?
She's just being nationalist.
Oh, okay. Oh, chica. You can't be nationalist. I want to speak the same language with my man. Okay. Racist bitch. Less than half of us are men. Best are taken. Coolest are gay, and leave out the oldies and kids and all other. People always do this though. It's like there's this. It's like there's someone. Calm down. I want to speak the same one. Okay. P.S. Josh doesn't need to reach for the mic when he has something to say. No need to damage recording equipment and our ears. Okay, so she's a nationalist and she's rude. Okay, I love this. You do talk too close to the mic sometimes.
It's not even she just talks so quiet that we have to turn the mic up.
I know.
I talk into a mic every night. I've been talking quiet this episode.
I know you haven't been really good this
and
episode.
It's because it's not my fault, guys.
I will say she put in a picture. She's absolutely gorgeous.
This is Ariana.
She's a very European look to her, which is a long skirt and like yellow tights and sneakers. I don't like when girls wear sneakers with this.
I don't like her.
Okay, Josh, you can't take everything personally. Let's not be crazy. Yeah, so I think this is his sex issues or his issues. You don't need to take those on, and it's not that big of a deal. Right, but I would look at the I want to speak the same language as my man is a little. I want to date white people, and that's just let's maybe open ourselves. We're so worried about not meeting somebody. You have a lot of criterias of like he needs to be my exact. You're saying there's no guys left. Maybe learn a different language, bitch. Okay, maybe you speak English pretty well, huh? Why don't you go fucking move to England? But you know what? The one other person that we know from this country, not trustworthy. so I don't know. Maybe this is all of them. This is all. No, I'm just kidding.
Do what she does.
Yeah. No, thank you for writing in. I can't believe we have people from all different countries listen to this podcast. That's crazy. But unfortunately, we have to go move over to the Patreon because we're horny sluts who have things to talk about over there. So if you want to come over there, it's patreon.com/feelingirlie. If not, we'll see you next week. Bye, bitch.
Bye.